everybody, Lauren Stanton for the Muskegon channel. I'm here with Chef Char Morris again, and one of your cooking classes that you have here at the Muskegon Farmers Market at Kitchen 242 is the cast iron cooking.
Yes, it is one of my favorite ways to cook food. I love cast iron pans.
They're heavy as all get out though, Char. Oh, but they're worth it.
They last for years. They're a great investment if you are purchasing kitchen gadgets. It is an all-time, all-purpose. You can cook on a surface. You can put it in the oven. It's awesome.
I also heard it's good for you. Yes. Because you're absorbing that iron.
Yes, especially if you cook acidic foods in there.
Okay.
It's awesome for that. So today we're going to make something that's not very acidic. We're going to be making Dutch Baby Pancakes, and we're going to be making them with some fried apples.
Oh yeah.
So what we have started here with is I have 3/4 cup of flour in there. And then I'm going to add 3 eggs and 3/4 cup of whole milk.
Okay.
I've also added a tablespoon of sugar and a pinch of salt and some vanilla.
Nice.
So all you have to do is put that in the blender. I'll let you run that, and I'm going to get
What you getting out of the oven?
So the trick to this is you want your cast iron skillet preheated. I had this in a 400-degree oven for about 15 minutes. And as you can see, I got about 2-3 tablespoons of butter here.
Yes.
And we're going to simply pour the batter right in. That'll melt.
Yeah, you want it to melt a little bit more?
You're gonna pour it in over this melted butter. Now if you'll notice it's starting to turn brown, that's even better. That's for good.
It already smells yummy.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so go ahead and pour that right in there. I'm going to place that in the preheated 400-degree oven. You can see it's already starting to fluff up and cook, even though we didn't add any baking soda or any of the leaveners.
Okay.
I had this in for about 10 minutes.
That's what it looks like when it's all
Yes, isn't this fun? So after 10 minutes, you got this.
No idea it would do that.
Isn't this fun? And then all you do is you flip that over, let that fall, and that will, yummy. And sometimes,
that smells so good.
Sometimes people like it this way. The traditional way to serve this is with lemons and to just sprinkle a little bit of powdered sugar on here.
So this isn't an elephant ear or anything, because it kind of looks like
it reminds me of it totally.
Yeah.
So often in the class we'll let this cool and nobody can wait for the fried apples, which I have going in the cast iron skillet back here.
So that's another thing you're doing in the cast iron skillet.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the fried apples, we'll use apples from the market, peel them, cut them, core them, get them all sliced up, add a little bit of sugar, cinnamon, vanilla, and then we'll get those cooking, and it's just like having apple pie filling.
Oh yeah.
And we'll get that nice and hot. Sometimes I'll add like maple syrup to it, but then...
And then you're just plopping these on top.
And then you just...
Yum.
Just a little bit of...
And you're just kind of putting them in the little pockets that form.
And I will cut this like a pie. Get 8 slices, and sometimes I'll wait until it's plated to actually put that on here. So this is one of the recipes that I do in there. I had some people who had beautiful cast iron pans, over 50 years old, never been used. She reported back to me that she now makes these Dutch Baby Pancakes all the time.
Really?
And that makes my soul sing when I hear people have been doing it at home.
Yes. So I know a lot of people say, okay, what's the deal about cleaning the cast iron skillets? Easy way to clean or to get it seasoned. I know they talk about seasoning them.
It's best not to use soap.
Never use soap.
Right, because that's going to pull that seasoning off. What we do here is we'll rinse them real well. If there's something on there that needs to get scraped off, I'll use a little bit of salt and an abrasive cloth. Get that off in there. I'll spray it with either coconut oil or peanut oil or something with a high smoke point. And then I'll spray that and then wipe it with a paper towel and put it in the oven at 325 for a few minutes.
And that's clean. I mean, it's ready to anything in it, and it's safe.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, isn't that crazy? I think, so often people think, Oh, that seems like something hard to do or whatever.
No.
Yeah.
Cast iron is very easy to maintain. If it ever does get rusty, I do give tips on how to re-season it, and that is the only time I tell people to use soap. Is if it's rusty, then it's okay to use soap and scrub, because we're going to go through the whole process of seasoning it again anyway.
Okay, and you talk about that in your classes that you have here at Kitchen 242.
I do. I teach people, and people bring in their cast iron pans. I have said,
help me, Char. Here, help me.
That truly does happen. And like, I see the perfect ones, and I'm like, oh, I'm embarrassed of what mine look like. And then I see some where I'm like, oh, I feel good today because they've got a rusty one, but we fix it up.
But either way, it's worth it. It's worth saving them. It's worth finding them at a garage sale. Or getting them from grandma or whatever. It's worth it.
It is. It totally is. And you can make so many good things in your cast iron, and they're going to last for a very long time. Like, you can hand it down to the next generation. I
love it. So Char has a lot of cooking classes here at Kitchen 242, and other people do as well. You can find all that information on Kitchen 242's website, which we'll have on the Muskegon channel.